Oh, wait a minute.
No way, young lady. Who are you?
Well, I'm the mayor. See? Mayor Donna Garland.
Where did your assistant go?
Look, I don't have time to answer a lot of silly questions. My assistant told me you wanted a concert permit signed.
Oh, yes. The permit, of course. Yes, here it is right here. Hey, maybe you'll come over to the hotel after a while, and we'll have a picture taken with you and Eddie. What do you say about that?
Really? A picture of me and Evie?
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Cadaver? Well, maybe, if I can work it into my schedule. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Sure will. Nice doing business with you, Mayor.
All right. Boy. I could really get used to this. Lumpy?
Sorry, Mom. Just wondering what it was like to be mayor, you know.
Don't hi Kyle me.
Kyle, what's wrong?
Don't Kyle what's wrong me.
Kyle, will you please
Don't Kyle, will you please calm down?
Kyle!
All right. Well, what's the big idea of handing out concert permits without checking with me first?
What are you talking about?
Yesterday, you approved a concert permit for Eddie Cadaver.
Isn't he the guy that used to eat a live snake during his show?
That's him.
Ooh.
Donna, you know before a concert permit can be approved, I have to meet with the performer first to discuss security, noise levels, and how many free tickets I can get.
Kyle, I assure you, I did not sign any permit for a concert.
Oh, yeah? Ha! Well, how do you explain this?
What? Where are you going? Would you stop it? Talking about. Evie! Yes, Mother? Darling? Did anything unusual happen at the office yesterday?
I don't know. It's hard to say. What's unusual to one person may not be unusual to another.
Well, I would say that bleeping yourself into me and signing a permit for a rock concert is a little unusual, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I think you'd be used to that kind of stuff by now.
Evie.
Mom, you wouldn't let me do anything at the office. I had to show you that I could handle responsibility. I'm sorry.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it now. I can only hope that this concert goes off without a hitch and nobody gets upset. Mayor Garland. Mrs. Miller. Cram the small talk. Sorry, I didn't mean to yammer on like that. We, the members of PWWWAF, TKS, TDD, DOAOBS. I told you it was too long, Shirley. Anyway, we're here to inform you that we're furious of your flagrant misuse of power in approving a concert by that Eddie Cadaver. I mean, is that your idea of wholesome activity? I heard that man once ate a live bat during a show.
No, that was a live snake.
Whatever he eats, we do not want him eating it in this town in front of our impressionable youth. I mean, if this is the type of person that we wanted as our mayor, we would have elected Joan Jett.
Oh, she's cool.
Please, don't help me. Mrs. Miller, I see that there are only 3 of you here. I'm sure that you cannot be speaking for the entire community. Oh, certainly not, Mayor Garland. That's why we brought this. A petition protesting your activity and calling for your impeachment. There'll be a meeting in your office in 1 hour. Have a nice day. Thank you for those characteristically spineless remarks, Kyle.
You're welcome, Donna.
Now, seeing this is America, I think it only fair that we let Maya Garland tell her side of the story. Then we can drop kick you out of office.
Thank you, Mrs. Miller. Whatever's fair. Well, I really don't have any defense. At least, none that anyone here would believe. So after long deliberation, I have decided to announce my decision. I, Mayor Donna Garland, submit my resignation. As I was saying, I have decided that you're all a bunch of old fossils who are afraid of anything you don't know anything about.
I beg your pardon.
I hardly know the woman.
What am I doing?
How many of you think Eddie Cadaver is too offensive to play here in Marlowe? How many of you have ever seen him perform before? Just as I thought. How can you be so offended by something you've never even seen before? Prejudging. Prejudging is offensive. You did it to Eddie, and now you're doing it to my mom.
What does this have to do with your mother?
Well, she raised me. But that's not the point. The point is, as soon as you heard that I gave my permission for Eddie to play here, you were ready to impeach me. You didn't even care what my reasons were.
You know, you're right.
I am?
She is?
Darn right. So chill out.
Okay. Which is why I took the liberty of inviting Mr. Cadaver down here to play for us.
Oh, gee, Mrs. Miller, you really didn't have to do that. I'm dead. Eddie, do you know any nice songs?
Don't worry about a thing, Mayor Garland. I'll give them a show they'll never forget.
Gee, thanks. I always wondered what it would be like to attend my own funeral.
Hit it, Pinky.
Let's get busy.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair, born like a vision on the summer air. I see her tripping where the bright streams play, happy as daisies that dance in her way. I dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair, born like a vision on the summer air.
Thanks, Eddie. You saved my job.
Ah, it was my pleasure. Actually, it was kind of fun to shock people without having to digest reptiles.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
It must have been awful to have to sing that geeky song.
Are you kidding? Did you see the crowd? They loved it. I'm changing my whole act. The great old songs are coming back.
Well, good luck to you, Eddie.
Well, thank you. I gotta go. Mrs. Miller wants me to meet her daughter.
Oh.
Mom, I'm sorry I caused you so much trouble.
Well, forget about it. I'm sorry I treated you like a child at work. You know, sometimes when I look at you, I still see that little girl that used to bake cookies with me in the kitchen and play Candyland. But those days are gone, and I better get used to it. You are a young woman now. So, what are you doing tonight? Meeting Chris somewhere?
No, I could do that anytime. No, tonight for some reason I feel like making chocolate chip cookies and whipping you at Candyland. What do you say?
Thanks.